Good morning. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning. I'm in my car. I am not where I normally am. I'm normally home or in my office. And today I'm in Birmingham, Alabama. And so I'm not as set up as I normally am, but I still wanted to come to you guys with a morning warm-up. If you guys have questions. Good morning, Marquise. You're always the first one. If you guys have questions, now is a good time to ask. First, let me ask you, what did you eat this morning? What did you drink this morning? Are you taking care of your voices today? What did you do to take care of you today? Did you drink water first thing, or did you drink Coke? Or did you drink coffee with creamer and a biscuit and sausage and gravy? Oh, it's 4:10 in the afternoon, and I'm asking you what you did in the morning. So if it's 4:10 in the afternoon, where are you? Are you in Portugal or Spain or Germany or something? Where are you? You had a vegan smoothie. That's lovely. I'm saying it's morning. I'm actually an extra hour behind. Oatmeal and toast. Very good. Muesli. Oh, okay, so you're in Germany. South Africa. Awesome. That's nice. One of these days I'll make it to South Africa. That's lovely. I had 2 cups of tea, and most of you guys know, or many of you guys know, I'm English, but my background is Jamaican. And so one of those things that I have is, if there's Jamaican food in the house, I am not going to eat regular breakfast. I'm going to eat that. So I had some curry, goats, and rice and peas this morning. And I had some peppermint tea and some lemon tea. So I've had about 20 ounces of liquid. And I would say a pretty heavy breakfast. I don't really think there's a best tea. I know that, I'll say this. I know that tea with licorice in it, licorice is very good for your vocal cords. I personally can't stand the taste of licorice, so I can't do the throat coats and all of that. So I just go with any herbal tea, really. I don't really like green tea, but I'll do it because it has a slight amount of caffeine that I don't feel affects me negatively. But usually I'm just kind of like a ginger tea person, lemon, mint, even one of those berry teas. I'm fine with any of them, but the licorice I can't handle. I'll just drink hot water, to be honest. I'm just so English that I just want a hot beverage, period. And I'll just have hot water, and even if it's a squeeze of lemon or something, it's fine with me. I don't really need the lemon. I'll just drink hot water. That's just how dedicated I am to the whole hot beverage thing. Hi, Manuel. Thank you. Thank you. I prefer to do this every day. You're from Texas. Yeah, I can't. The smell of licorice in my mouth is just, I can't. Nauseating. It's nauseating. All right. So do you guys want to warm up with me? Or do you just want to skip straight to the questions? I've already kind of warmed up. I need help with my voice. Salih. Oh, that's my keyboard. Good morning, Victor. Thank you. You'll be signing up for vocal training soon. Thank you. Actually, very soon. That's great you're signing up for vocal training, but I just wanted to let you know as well, I'm going to be doing an online group class where I can see you, you can see me, I can hear you, you can hear me. It's going to be like a workshop, except global. So that should be up on my site really soon on delisa.com. So look out for that. I'm excited about it. It's coming in April. Okay. You want to warm up too, John. Okay. You want questions. No warm up. Yes, warm up. Okay. Questions equal warm up. The questions are the warm up. Random question. All right. So I am going to do a warm up then. You got to give the people what they want. Hey, random question. When I sing, I have rasp, but it doesn't hurt. I can turn it on and off. No, that's a great thing. I think when you're a raspy singer, it's good to be aware that you have a natural proclivity to sing raspily, and be able to not sing raspily, because at the end of the day, you want chord closure. That's what's going to keep your vocal cords healthy. That's what's going to allow you to stay connected to the breath, is that chord closure. So you want to have that flexibility to be able to do that most of the time. So the fact that you're able to, that's a great thing. Most people aren't aware enough to be able to go back and forth between both. You had leafy ginger and lemon tea, all natural with French toast. Yes, Lord, warm up with you because dairy products is covering my voice. Do a vocal warm-up that will make our voice healthier and good. Okay. All right. Vocal warm-up it is. Now, like I said, I'm in my car. So what I have is I have an iPhone with a keyboard on it, and that's what we're going to work with. So it's kind of hard to be blah, 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 blah on these tiny little keys. So most likely I'm just going to press 1 and then, But guys, I don't know if you can share this video. I don't really know what YouTube allows you to do. But if you can, tag your friends, share this video. Be like, let's warm up together, guys. Okay. Excuse me. I just burped on camera. All right. I'm starting at B flat 3. Okay? So, super important to keep your neck moving so that you can focus on just supporting with your diaphragm and your abdominal muscles. Super important to always reaffirm with your body that you don't need your small neck muscles to support the weight of your voice. I don't know where I am. If I'm not careful, especially just now because I breathed in through my nose, it's like you start wanting to add tension somewhere, especially when you're tired and you're just starting. So what I just noticed was I was clenching my teeth. I was going, and my teeth were completely clenched. And I have to remind myself to release all of that. Your teeth should not be clenched while you're doing lip trills. Sorry guys, it disconnected for a second and I wanted to bring it back. Ugh. Sorry. So, let me get some of your questions answered. I continued with my I don't know. I told you I'm not home. I'm not connected to Wi-Fi. I didn't want to drive to a McDonald's to get Wi-Fi because I have data, but I guess my data acted dumb just now, so I'm sorry. Rochelle Farrell, Lisa Fisher. They're so different. But for style, I probably prefer Lisa Fisher. You're welcome, D-Mac, London. Since you happen to be in a car, how much do you discourage car singing? Obviously, you're trained, so it's not as detrimental to you, but would you discourage it? Yes, I do discourage it for someone who's training because you're cutting off your support. So you really want to be able to, okay, so, all right. So I'm sitting in a car, right? Technically, this is not good because, you can't even see. All right. Because you're cutting off your support. You want to be open. So like this is even better. Or this, like laying down or something like that. So that you're open and you can actually... That's actually way better. I don't know why I didn't think about that beforehand. But really your pelvis should be up. Your hips should be up. Not squeezed back, because if you're sitting down, you really should be sitting at the edge of a seat again to keep your abdominals open so you can actually breathe. Yeah, great question. You're right, I do discourage it. I don't really care for when people do lessons in their car, but sometimes it's their only option because they're at work or they're on their lunch break or something like that. Thanks. I can do like pretty kind of. Hi, Desmond. Hi, Delisa. I noticed that I have some trouble with the sound. What's something you would suggest that would help? It depends on where the S sound is. Sometimes you have to modify the vowel. So if the S sound is really high, just kind of default to an We're going to hear because we know what you're trying to say. That's the magic of singing in English. A lot of things are assumed. And you don't have to be as literal with the vowel. When you're lower, yes, you should probably be literal when you're lowering your registers. It's easier to be more literal. But as you get higher, there are certain passes that you have in order to get the sound out properly. So E isn't really an E once you get, for a female anyway, once you get to an E5. You know, E's and F5s and G5s kind of change from E's more to is. You know what I'm saying? And O's turn more to Ahs and stuff like that. So it really depends what part of your register you're singing in. What's the best way to improve vocal tone? Probably learning how to sing on the breath. So that your tone is more consistent. You can't change your tone. You can't change what you were born with. But if you want to improve how it comes across, your best bet is to learn how to sing more connected to the breath. I said Lisa. Good morning, Tara Song Up. I love that name. Am I too close to the camera? I just can't believe this camera is making my skin look flawless, because it's not. But this camera is doing me great. Let me know. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I don't know why my thing went out a few minutes ago. I'm sorry. So, humming exercises are really good. I actually did humming for like the first 8 months of my vocal training. And I'm going to put you guys down here. Hopefully that's not too bad. I did humming for the first 8 months of my vocal... No, that's bad. I did humming for the first 8 months of my vocal training. And that's really what got me started on this path of like, oh, wow, there's such amazing possibilities that can happen when we do learn to chord closure. So... it's a great warm up and warm down for your voice. It's so therapeutic. I just said Lisa because I like her style. I said they're very different. They're both very good. But if you were asking me who I prefer based on style, I would say Lisa. No other reason. Can you do a vocal analysis on Christian singer Daisy? Oh yeah, he's awesome. What should be going on with your soft palate, mask, etc. to sing great high notes? Your soft palate should be really high and wide. Really high and wide. Really high and wide. That's great. I'm so glad you're doing humming for warm-ups with your praise team. That is amazing. Awesome. I'm glad to hear that. A lot of times in church, they either don't warm up or they warm up on a super powerful, fast song. And I think all that does is tire the voice out prematurely. So that's great. Let them laugh. Kya, kya, kya. Who cares? You're going to get the sound that you want and you're improving their voices. I'm happy for you. Any more questions, guys? I'm going to head over to Facebook because I don't have my full setup. So normally I do Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube all at once. So now I'm doing one by one. This is a labor of love. If you don't have any more questions, I will bid adieu. What advice do I have for new singers? Learn everything you can about the craft of singing. Decide how serious you really want to be, and make reasonable goals with yourself, and get a voice trainer because you don't know what you don't know, and that's why you have somebody that has that third eye that can kind of lead you and guide you. But decide that it's something you really want to do, and you will actually do it. It may take longer than you expect. You may have more obstacles to overcome than you thought, again, because you don't know what you don't know. And along the way, you have to keep deciding, I really want to do this. I really want to be the best. I really want to be my personal best. And then keep making goals based on where you fall. If I were to sing Whitney Houston, I Will Always Love You, what vowel sound is best on B4? Oh, wait. You know, I've been thinking that maybe I should do live streams on Sundays simply because, I mean, a lot of people are singing at church. And that's the main day that, you know, they need warming up. B4. What? An ah. That's an ah. That's not an I. That's an ah. An ah. What would you recommend to help with pitch and intonation? Hervé, that's a great question because a lot of times intonation, there's several reasons why people are flat. Sometimes they're flat just because their placement is wrong. And then other times they're flat because they're not disciplined enough to really hear the note for what it is. So they kind of sing something close to the note. But like I said, a lot of it's a combination of things. And so make sure that you're actually hearing the note for what it is and you're intent on singing the exact note that you hear, regardless of whether that means you're singing past your break. Sometimes people are so caught up on singing loud and making sure the note gets out that they're willing to go flat in the process. And sometimes you have to just lighten up on the note. If that means you're singing in your head voice, then that's what that means. If that means you're singing in a place in your break and it sounds weak, you have to be willing to take those small L's that can be worked on in order to make sure the pitch is accurate. So, prioritize making pitch accuracy, like I said, priority. That has to be priority for you, is making sure that you're on pitch, regardless of how the note will actually come out, whether it's to your liking or not, because then we can work on technique. But as long as I'm working on your pitch, I can't work on your technique. All right, guys. I'm logging off here, and I'm going to log in somewhere else on Facebook, Delisa Archer, if you guys want to continue.